Tai Chi for Health warm-up. Thanks for joining me. First thing we do is check our posture. So separating our feet, feeling even on the chair, and thinking a little taller. Imagining our spine is a golden thread that actually goes out the crown of the head, and it's being lengthened just gently without any tension. Just thinking about it is enough. Relax the shoulders and let the chin relax back a little. Take a breath, feeling your best posture, helping your muscles and body remember it. And then before we start to do our Tai Chi warm-up, let's connect a little bit with our body, starting with our feet because they're so important. Wiggling the toes on one foot very gently, about 3 times, about this speed. One more. And then change to the other foot. Very gently and slowly, feeling any soreness and being gentle with it, working within your comfort zone. And another, nice and gently, not pushing against the shoe. If your shoe is nice and firm, just imagine that lengthening. Let's stay with the feet. Let's take our feet down to the beach now, barefoot in the sand on a lovely day, whatever temperature you like. Let's send our toes long into the sand on one foot. Curl back gently to hold a little sand. Release the sand. Other foot. The lengthening is as important as the curling. Holding the sand, gently releasing. And again. Lengthening slowly into the lovely fine sand. Curling back gently to hold a little sand under your toes. Releasing. Other foot. Long. Curling slowly. Holding the sand and releasing. This time when we hold the sand, let's stay holding for a breath in and out. Here we go. Long into the sand, curl back gently, and then take a breath. And then release the sand and very slowly wiggle the toes to get rid of any sand. And the other foot, nice and long, into the sand, curling back gently. Take a breath as you hold the sand. And then slowly wiggling to get rid of the sand. Okay, just one more exercise before we move on to all the major joints and our standard warm-up. We're going to do footprints in the sand and then use them. Let's lift our heel and roll gently around with the front of the foot across the toes, across the ball, about 3 times, nice and slowly. Feeling what's going on is really important. And back the other way, put it in reverse. Last time. Heel down, same on the other foot, lifting the heel out of the sand and feeling the toes and the ball as you roll around. We're making a little hole for the front of our foot. Feel what's going on, always recalibrating if anything doesn't feel right or if it's a bit sore, back the other way. Ease up the movement if it's a little bit sore, or even don't move and imagine the movement. That goes for any movement we do. Let's do one more and heel down. So we've got 2 front footprints. Let's do our heel print, circling slowly. So the toe goes down and then comes up. The toe is actually doing a circle, which will circle the ankle around a little. Feel how that's feeling for you and put it in reverse for 3. If you find that there's a part of the ankle that's sore or stiff, just relax into it and imagine that it's doing what you want it to do perfectly without pushing. Foot down, we have a full footprint on that side. Let's do the heel to finish the other footprint. How does that feel? How does the ankle feel? And can you feel the heel? Back the other way, in reverse. Nice and slow. And then foot flat. So we've got our footprints in the sand. Let's use them. Let's check our posture once more. So our feet are separated. That means our knees are separated too by about 2 fist widths. Our bottoms are even on the chair, and here's this golden thread. It's being gently lengthened, like a puppeteer has got the thread, and you are a bit lax in the middle, and he's just making sure you're gently straight. Shoulders heavy, chin relaxed back a little. Let's begin. Feel one foot in the footprint, so a gentle hold, and think tall away from it. Lift the other foot only an inch, hovering over the footprint. Stay tall until that foot's in the footprint, then you can relax. Changing which side is our foundation, holding in the footprint. This side now, think tall away from the footprint, feel it in the footprint, think taller, lift the other just a little. We're trying not to wobble our shoulders. Sink into that footprint, think tall away from it. The golden thread lifts us vertically. We don't move our shoulders side to side. The upper body's quite still. And what helps is the thinking tall and this foundation. Let's feel the foundation. Think tall. Last time. Down, sinking. Think tall into that. And then down. This time we're going to lift our hand as we lift the knee. So feel this foot in the footprint. Just a gentle heaviness, not even a push, just to feel it as there, your foundation. Think tall away from it, lift the other foot not too high, and just raise the hands, just a little more challenge. Feel that foot in the footprint, think tall. The trick is to stay tall all this while until the foot's down, sunk into the footprint. One more each side. Staying tall. Last one, feeling this foot, thinking tall, lifting the other and down. Okay, just have a little wiggle around on the seat. Just give the shoulders a little roll very gently and set up our posture once again, thinking a little taller, chin relaxed. And let's do the movements we do for all our joints. Raising heavy arms, hands come back towards the chest, your chin relaxes backwards a little. Then out we go, heavy arms as we look down very slowly, stopping if your neck says you've had enough. Up we come, always listening and doing what the body can manage. If you're gentle the next time, it may relax a little. Slowly, slowly looking down, staying tall in the body. And last time. Chin backwards a little. Heavy arms. Looking down slowly. Imagine the vertebra at the back of your neck is separating a little. Hands up, our next neck exercise. Hand down, heavy, arm heavy. Palm up, make sure your elbow is back near, relaxed near your body. And we're going to keep our chest to the front as if we're in the car and we can't turn our shoulders. Turn the neck. The hand is not important, let it float, but feel the side of the neck. Feel a little stretch, come back. Change which hand is up. Palm up, other arm heavy by your side. And back. Shoulders heavy, arms heavy. Thinking tall. Focusing on the neck. Pardon me. Feel the neck stretch. And back. Change. Back. And our last turn. Arms heavy, by your side, rolling the shoulders gently forward. Small circles and slow. Feeling what's going on in there. Being gentle as always with any soreness. 3 to the back now. Heavy arms through the bottom of the circle. Last one. Leave the shoulders back and down. And then we pretend we have a beach ball in our palms. We're going to go around the ball to the top and down. Now, if one shoulder doesn't like that, you can have a smaller ball on that side, but imagine it doing as big a circle as your other arm. And one more. A little bigger, only if your shoulders agree. We're having a conversation with our body and we're listening to what it has to say. Okay, our middle now, one hand under, one hand on top. Bottom hand out and up. The sun gets in our eyes. We turn the palm and then we're separating the hands. One down, one forward and up if your shoulders and neck don't mind. And we think taller. We make sure that this hand stays in front of us. Other hand underneath. We don't want our hand to the side or our golden thread won't be vertical. As soon as the top hand wants to go off to the side, don't go any higher. Other side, bottom hand out and up. The sun gets in our eyes. We separate the hands. Drop one down beside you. The other one goes out as you get taller. The golden thread's being lifted. And down we go. On top of our ball and under our ball. Continuing. Turning the palm. Slowly, slowly getting taller as the hands separate. Top hand on top. Other hand underneath. The hands are really just helping. It's really about the lengthening that we do here. The hand can stay here or it can go higher if your shoulders and neck don't mind. We look straight ahead. One more each side. Slowly coming back to normal height. And not forcing it, just imagining a lengthening, even if it's not happening, and it will come. Okay, relaxing. You might want to give your shoulders a little roll there. It's important that our elbows are relaxed down when we hold the ball. Sometimes this happens, so we want to make sure that we're not doing that. It'll fatigue the shoulders. So relaxing the arms, flapping your wings almost. Our next exercise is for our middle as well, but instead of lengthening it, we're going to turn it slightly. We need to use our footprints again. So let's think a little bit taller and feel our foot in the footprints. And lift out of the waist and turn the chest slightly. Come back, relax. You might not feel much there, but just imagine it happening. And it's important to be sitting almost feeling like it's a little forward. We don't want to be forward because our feet are going to help us anyway, but we just want to not be leaning back. Sitting up under our own steam. Let's do some more. Thinking tall. Turn to the other side. You might feel this foot holding a little bit as you turn back away from it. And relax. Now let's do one going across and back to the center. Thinking tall. This is important, the foundation. If you can feel your feet, that's a good thing. Across and back and relax. If you like, if that's hard for you to go right across and back, stop. We'll do that this time. Think tall first, setting it up. Our foundation and our thread is long. Turning, you can relax here if you like, and then set up again. Thinking tall, feeling that foot, back to center. Relax and set up again before we go that way. Think tall. Relax. Think tall, set it up, feel this foot now. And then thinking tall, come back to center and relax. It's a very small movement. Don't worry if you don't go too far. Now, moving down to our hips. Hands come up and then a little behind if you've got room, just to counterbalance our heel touching. Hands come up, toe goes down, everything comes back to base. Other side, hands, a little behind, heel in front, hands, not very high, no higher than your chin, toe, and slowly relax, staying tall until everything is back. And again. Heel, toe, slowly relax. Heel, toe, and relax, and one more each side. Our next hip exercise is our nosy neighbour parting the curtains. Remembering not to go too far with the curtains, just a couple of inches. So the curtains go one way, our toe goes out, our knee follows, and we come back. Just a little opening of the hip. Other side, curtains one way, toe the other, and back. Continuing, curtains and toe. Back, curtains and toe and back. Now if that's easy for you, you can lift the whole leg. Curtains, think tall, lift the leg a little bit out to the side, let the toe touch, think tall and bring the heavy leg back. Other side, same as that one if it's right for you. Curtains, think tall, tap, stay tall until you're back. Gentle fists now as we move down to the knees. We're going to get the fist ready on this side, and that's our foundation side. Our foot is going to feel a little stronger against the floor just to help us get tall. On the other side, our toe goes out. The knee doesn't fully straighten. You can put the foot down if you like. Fist goes out, knuckles on top. Think tall to bring it all back. Change which hand is ready. Up near your chest, just relaxed for now. Then we set up our foundation on the same side. Feel that foot's got you as you get taller. Toe out, fist out, and back. Change hands. As the hand settles, our foundation kicks in. Feel the foot's got you. Think tall, toe out, fist out, and back. Change hands. Set up your foundation. Toe out, fist out, stay tall until you're back. One more each side. And last one. Think tall, feeling how that knee feels, and back. Okay, our next knee exercise, much the same, except our heel is going to be touching or just a little off if you like the floor. Toe is going to be up, which gives us a back of the knee stretch. Here we go. Fist ready, setting our foundation up, thinking taller. Heel out, toe up, and back. And changing hands. That's our foundation side with that foot helping us stay tall, toe up and back. Changing, toe towards the ceiling or just a little bit up, whatever's right for you. Feeling how that feels in the knee as you almost straighten. One more each side. Last one. Relax those hands in case you've got a bit of tension in there. And let's move down to our ankles. Heel toe, feeling how the ankles feel. And change to the other foot. And then for the inside and outside of our ankle, just bring the foot a little bit in front of the other one and closer or wherever it feels okay. Hands on your knees so they don't go out too much. And we're just going to roll the foot from one side to the other. If that feels quite easy for you, you'd like a little more of a stretch, you can lift the foot, place the edge down, and lift the foot and turn and place the other edge, as long as the knee doesn't go out too far when you do that. And then the other foot. It's good to start with the roll, and a little bit in front of the other one can sometimes feel okay. You can stay with that, or you can lift the foot, put the whole edge down, and turn it to put the other edge down. But see how little movement we want in the knee. We don't want it to go outwards. Just be careful of that. And feet flat. And that's our Tai Chi for Health warm-up. Hope you enjoyed that. See you soon.